Hi, I'm Megan. This is my husband Billy. We met on eHarmony. These are our children, Michael and Lydia. And these are my siblings, Jacob and Zoe. We aren't your typical family, but together we have lots of fun. Welcome back to Intentional Bonus Mom Stepmom Talk Monday. So last week we talked about one stepfamily stressor, and so the second top stepfamily stressor in my family is grades. Grades. I feel like everybody understands as a parent, as a step parent, as anybody, that grades are extremely important, and sometimes we just want to beat our kids over the head. Like, come on, get it. So when I first got with my husband, that sounds so weird. When we first started dating, and then became engaged and everything, we constantly nagged, and I'm not kidding, we nagged on the kids about grades. And like, you can ask for help, go ask for help, calling the school, trying to see if there was any tutors, see if there was any tutoring programs, like you name it, we try to do it. We sat down and talked to teachers, everything. It just didn't work. It was just nothing. Then the next year rolled around, and that was a fantastic year. I mean, blew us out of the water. With that change, there became a lot of rewards in there for the kids as they started to do better. And they were getting those grades that were where we requested them to be. And it was like, yes. And so there were a lot of rewards. Now, I'm also very blessed that I have family that supported that. And so the family were also doing things to help the kids. For instance, like my sister took Michael out to Incredible Pizza for his grades. We did different things at different places. There was a time that he went to a jumping place. Just different things to reward the child for the grades. I think we got a TV one time. Anyway, it was used. But there was a lot of things that we did to reward the children for what they had done. And we had talked about if they had a full successful year, then this would happen. And of course that still hasn't happened because we haven't had. Then the next year rolled around, which was this past year. And again, the same thing, just not hitting the mark the whole year. And you know what? This year I said, does this really matter? Yes, in one respect, it does matter. Yes, we want him to get good grades because in the end, it teaches him a lot of skills that he will need for college, for life, for things in general. It also teaches him that he can ask and receive help. That's what teachers are there for. If he doesn't feel like he's matching well with the teacher, that's when he comes in and he tells us. And then we know that what resources we need to do, like get a tutor, anything like that to help him. But this year I didn't nag. It just became simple. When he asked for something, it was like, oh, okay, I need to check your grades. That was pretty much his answer without constantly nagging. Or I would just say, you know what you need to do to get that. And my thing as a child, your big thing is be respectful, get good grades. And there's like one other one, but I can't remember what it is. Anyway, there's like top 3 things. Like be respectful, get good grades. I would say eat, but that never works. So anyway, just those, they're not really hard rules. And I'm thinking, do it now so that later it'll be easier. Or it'll be better. And throughout your whole life, you need help. But anyway, get off my vent. So I think that is my big thing, but I don't want to nag. I don't want every time he's here for me to constantly be saying, come on, Michael, get your grades up. Come on, get your grades up. Or do this or do that. You know what? I'm not going to nag. And some people may say, well, you're nagging when you say, you know what you need to do. To me, it's just a reminder. You need to make good grades. You need to try harder. It's just a reminder that not everything is owed to you. You have to earn it. If we have to earn the money that we make so that we can buy you things, you have to earn the money. You have to earn how you get things. And so it's just, I think it's a full teaching moment for the kids. With that said, with your family stressors, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Or is it not? Is it changing the dynamic of your family so much to where you're completely stressed out? Or is this something worth the fight? Now, for me, it's like, you know what? It's not worth nagging about all the time, because you know what? In the end, it's not me. It's not my grades. It is his grades. And one day it'll come to that point where either he will do something about it or he won't. I pray that he gets back into the groove and focuses back in it and does what he needs to do. And I say that for all the kids, like all kids in general, that they focus back in, then they do the work now so that it's easier later, or it's going to bite them on the butt later, and then they're going to naturally learn the consequence of that. And so for me, being a step parent who only gets my stepkids on the weekends, sometimes it's not worth it. You know what? If you lived here full time, then yeah, but you don't live here full time. So therefore, you know what? I'm done nagging. I'm not going to nag, because you know what? In the end, you know what you need to do, and that's all there is. My voice is going through your head. Anyway, then there's times where it is definitely well worth it. And you know that in the end, this is going to be what's best for your kids. And with that, girl, bite on. Bite on, because you're going to need it. And you're going to need a lot of encouragement through the hard times for it to all work out in the end. And so there are a lot of times I will say, do it. And there's times where I say, you know what? There's going to be a natural consequence to this later. And maybe my kids are those kids that just have to learn that natural consequence. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!